Hi, this video is about healing Taurus. If you're a Taurus sun sign or you have a lot of Taurus in your chart, this might be something for you. Or if you happen to know somebody who's a Taurus. Now, here's a couple of keywords that I use for Taurus. Number one, value. How much do you value yourself? And the second word is stubbornness. Taurians are about the most stubborn people you could ever encounter. And to the extent that they don't really value themselves enough, they can be more stubborn. So it's this interplay between valuing yourself and being stubborn that I work on with the Taurus. One thing that I've noticed my entire life with Taurians is that if you happen to touch any fabric that they're wearing, it'll so often be the softest thing you've ever felt. It's softer than anything that you own if you're not a Taurus. They have a knack for finding materials that are exquisitely comfortable. And Taurians do like to be comfortable. Now, where they can go wrong is when they undervalue themselves, but they get stuck in their own stubbornness. So, for example, they might not really value their own creativity, for example. But they might fight if you try to indicate that they have more talent than they realize. Even though they know they do, they won't want to be pushed by anybody into a new situation. They like to stay where they're comfortable, even though a lot of times they're really not that comfortable there. As a Scorpio myself, and Scorpio is the opposite sign of Taurus, I often say that nobody can really move a Taurus like a Scorpio. Because of this, we're kind of on opposite side ends of a continuum. There are things that a Scorpio can do, although it's still rough, to move a Taurus into a better situation. So when a Taurus doesn't value themselves and they hunker down and they hold on to what they have, instead of shifting gears and going to a higher level, and when somebody comes around and says, you could shift gears and go to a higher level, they can get resentful. And Taurians will hold in their anger, but man, when it comes out, they become the raging bull, the bull that rules Taurus. So the thing is to give a Taurus a view of what a higher value of themselves, a self-evaluation, an evaluation by others, what that would look like. And then coax them out of their rut, because a lot of times they will be in a rut. They move very slowly. My image of a Taurus is if you imagine a bull just standing in a field in the mud, not moving, just eating grass and just, happy but not thrilled, but they're just there, and when they want to move, they can charge, they can do whatever they want, but you're not going to move them if they really don't want to. So they need to be coaxed. They need to understand that they do have a higher value, that they are worth more than what they're receiving right now. And then they need some practical strategies. Because Taurus is an earth sign, they need things to be practical. And a lot of times they need things to be spelled out, and not just once, but over and over and over. It's very important to kind of repeat the same message repeatedly for a Taurus until they start aligning with it. They are not going to move at the speed of thought. They're going to move at the speed of Earth, and that's a lot slower. If you think of what moves fast, fire can move very fast. Air, water even can move very fast. Earth doesn't move that fast, and Taurus is pure Earth. So for a Taurus, they need to come into their bodies. They need to get grounded. They need to feel what is lacking. And they need to stretch for that thing in a way that is self-loving, that doesn't take them too far out of their comfort zone. And even when they do go out of their comfort zone, that they are comforted in that transition. Then they can move. And the good thing about Taurus, a really good thing about Taurus, is when they get to a new position, when they have shifted their energy, then they can get stuck in the new good position, just like they were in the old position. So whereas somebody like an Aries or a Gemini might grasp the concept quickly and get excited about the idea of transformation, but yet they could get to that transformation and backslide very easily. A Taurus will fight you tooth and nail to actually get to that point of transformation, but when they get there, they'll hold the new position much better than the average person. So again, for a Taurian, it's about valuing yourself, and then it's about easing up on that stubbornness so that you can manifest a life that is in alignment with your true value. Thanks.